What if the spiritual journey you've been on, the relentless search for enlightenment, abundance, or healing, is a trap? What if the very act of seeking is the one thing that guarantees you'll never find what you're looking for? For years, you've been told a story that you are a separate, incomplete person who must strive, meditate, affirm, and struggle to become something more, to become awakened, to become whole. But this entire narrative is built on a fundamental misunderstanding of who you are. The quest to become is a ghost hunt. You are chasing a future version of yourself while ignoring the infinite power you already embody in this very moment. This path of seeking reinforces the painful illusion of separation, the false idea that what you desire is somewhere out there, separate from you, a prize to be won. It keeps you in a perpetual state of lack, always reaching, never arriving. The truth is far more radical and liberating. You are not a person on a spiritual journey. You are the destination itself, pretending to be a traveler. The very act of searching for awakeness implies you are not awake. The effort to find peace implies you are not peaceful. This is the paradox that has kept humanity in a cycle of suffering for eons. Today, we deconstruct this illusion. We will explore how quantum science and ancient wisdom converge on one breathtaking truth. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. The search is over the moment you realize the seeker is the sought. The solution isn't another technique, another practice, or another 10-step plan to follow. The solution is a radical shift in identity. It is the end of the journey, because it is the realization that you were already home. You are not a person who needs to connect with consciousness. You are consciousness itself, experiencing the temporary story of being a person. Take a moment right now. Whatever you are experiencing, the sound of my voice, the feeling of the chair beneath you, the thoughts racing through your mind, what is it that is aware of it all? There is an awareness, a knowing presence, that is the silent witness to every experience. This awareness is not a thing you have. It is the essence of what you are. The only unshakable certainty in your entire existence is I am. Before you are a name, a body, a profession, or a story, you simply are. This I amness is the foundation of all reality. Everything you perceive as the external world is not happening to you. It is happening within you, within the field of your own consciousness. You are not in the universe. The universe is in you. You are not a character in the dream of life. You are the dreamer who is dreaming the character. Once you grasp this, everything changes. The struggle to attract, to manifest, to become, simply falls away. Why would you try to attract something that is already a part of you? You don't attract the fingers on your hand, you simply decide to move them. The shift is from attraction to selection. You are no longer a victim of circumstances, but the conscious creator of your experience, choosing which aspect of your own infinite being to bring into focus. The primary obstacle to living from this truth is your deeply conditioned identification with the person you think you are. This person, this ego self, is a construct, a bundle of memories, beliefs, traumas, and societal programming. Neuroscience reveals that our subconscious mind, which governs up to 95% of our daily thoughts, feelings, and actions, is where this false identity is stored. From a very young age, your experiences, particularly those with strong emotional charges, created neural pathways in your brain. These pathways became your default programs. Your subconscious mind does not judge. It simply executes the programs it was given. If you were programmed with beliefs of unworthiness, struggle, or lack, your subconscious will tirelessly work to create a reality that validates those beliefs. This is why positive thinking and conscious affirmations often feel like a battle. You are using the 5% of your conscious mind to fight against the 95% of your subconscious programming. It's like trying to steer a supertanker with a canoe paddle. You can't win by fighting the program. You must change your identification from the program to the programmer. You are not the collection of data from your past. You are the formless, ever-present awareness in which that data appears. The person you believe you are is a character in a story. The challenge is that you have mistaken yourself for the character and forgotten that you are the author, the screen, and the audience all at once. To reclaim your power as the author, we turn to the revolutionary insights of quantum physics. For over a century, scientists have been grappling with the bizarre and beautiful nature of reality at the subatomic level. The famous double-slit experiment demonstrated something that shatters our classical view of the world. When you're not looking, a particle like an electron behaves as a wave of pure potential, existing in all possible places at once. But the moment you observe it, the act of observation itself forces this wave of possibility to collapse into a single, definite particle in a specific location. This is the observer effect. Now, understand this profound implication. The universe is a field of infinite potential, and you, as consciousness, are the observer. Your awareness is the powerful force that collapses waves of infinite possibility into the specific, tangible reality you experience. You have been doing this your entire life, but you've been doing it unconsciously. Your subconscious programming, your conditioned beliefs, and your habitual emotional states have been the lens through which you observe reality, and so you have been unconsciously and repeatedly collapsing the same patterns, the same limitations, the same story, day after day. Conscious creation is the act of deliberately choosing where you place your focus. It is not about forcing reality to bend to your will. It is about choosing which of the infinite, already existing realities you wish to experience. It's a shift from being a passive victim of your reality to being the conscious selector of your reality. You don't create from scratch. You select from the infinite menu of all that is. This brings us to one of the biggest illusions that keeps you trapped in the seeking game, the illusion of linear time. Your mind has been conditioned to see life as a straight line from a fixed past, through a fleeting present, to an uncertain future. This construct is useful for making appointments, but it is not the fundamental nature of reality. From a quantum perspective, all possibilities exist simultaneously in an eternal now. The past you remember and the future you imagine exist only as thoughts, as neurological patterns in your brain, right now. The version of you that is vibrantly healthy, the version that is limitlessly abundant, the version that is living in profound love and joy. These are not distant future possibilities you have to work toward. They are parallel realities, vibrational potentials, existing right now in the quantum field. So, what is desire? In the old model of seeking, desire is a painful reminder of what you lack. It creates a gap between where you are and where you want to be. But in this new understanding, a true desire is a signal from your infinite self. It is a communication from the field of potential, tapping you on the shoulder and saying, "This version of reality is available for you to embody now." When you try to manifest something in the future, you are energetically telling the universe that you do not have it now. This creates a state of energetic incoherence. The key is to collapse time. You must feel the reality of your desire as if it were already your present experience. This is not about pretending or being delusional. This is about understanding the mechanics of reality. Your feeling state, your assumption, is a vibrational frequency. To experience a reality, your energy must resonate with the energy of that reality. This is the law of resonance. You tune your inner world, your thoughts and emotions, to the frequency of the reality you choose, and that reality must, by law, appear in your experience. This is where epigenetics provides stunning biological proof. Scientists like Dr. Bruce Lipton have shown that our perception of the environment, our beliefs and emotions, directly controls the activity of our genes. By changing your inner state, you are literally sending new chemical signals to your cells, capable of rewriting your biological expression from sickness to health. You are not attracting a reality. You are selecting a reality and allowing your biology and your external world to rearrange themselves around your new state of being. So how do you integrate this into your daily life? The primary practice is one of subtraction, not addition. It is to cease all effort. Stop all practices designed to get you somewhere else. Cease the struggle to become better, more spiritual, or more enlightened. Your only task is to shift your identification from the content of your experience, the thoughts, the feelings, the story, to the silent, unchanging awareness that is the container for all of it. This is the practice of simply noticing. Throughout your day, take moments to pause and ask yourself, what is it that is aware of this thought? What is it that is feeling this emotion? Don't search for a verbal answer. Simply relax your attention back into the source of attention itself. Feel the stillness that is always present beneath the surface of mental noise. Feel the spaciousness in which all of life unfolds. This is your true home. This is the I Am. Let's try it right now. As you listen to these words, can you also be aware of the silence from which they arise and into which they disappear? Can you feel the simple, effortless presence of your own awareness, which is hearing and understanding this? That silent, knowing presence is you. That is the Creator. When a desire arises, your new response is not to chase it. Instead, you will treat it as a notification that a reality is ready for you. You will then ask yourself the most powerful question you can ever ask. How would I feel if my desire were already a fact? Then, you allow yourself to embody that feeling. You don't just imagine it. You accept it as your present reality. You walk, talk, and think from the state of the wish fulfilled. You are not faking it until you make it. You are being it until you see it. This is the great secret that ancient spiritual masters from Vedanta to the teachings of Jesus have shared for millennia. To him who has, more will be given. This isn't about material wealth, it's about consciousness. When you assume the consciousness of already having, the universe, which is a mirror of your consciousness, has no choice but to reflect that state back to you as your physical reality. As you begin to stabilize in this new state of being, be prepared for a rebellion. The old identity, the ego, will not go down without a fight. It has been running your life for decades, and its survival depends on you believing its story of limitation. It will scream at you with doubt. It will point to your current circumstances, your bank account, your health report, your relationship status, as evidence that this isn't working. It will say, look, this is reality. Stop kidding yourself. This is the most crucial moment in your transformation. Your job is not to fight these doubts or argue with your old story. Fighting it gives it energy. Instead, you must observe it from your true position as the silent, formless awareness. See the thoughts of doubt as clouds passing through the vast, open sky of your consciousness. The sky does not fight the clouds. It simply allows them to be, knowing they are temporary and not what it is. You are the sky, not the clouds. Your unwavering commitment is to the reality you have chosen to embody, regardless of what the five senses are currently reporting. The physical world is an echo, a shadow of a past state of consciousness. It takes time for the new vibration to solidify into new form. During this interval, your faith is tested. And faith is not blind hope. It is loyalty to your unseen reality. You must persist in your new assumption, your new feeling state, until it becomes your natural way of being, until it hardens into fact. This process rewrites the subconscious programs. By repeatedly and consistently occupying the state of your wish fulfilled, you are carving new neural pathways. You are reconditioning your mind and body to a new identity. Eventually, this new state becomes your default setting. You are no longer trying to be abundant. You simply are abundance. You are no longer trying to be healthy. You are health. This is the meaning behind the biblical phrase, believe you have received it, and it will be yours. It is a quantum command. The belief, the assumption, is the creative act that selects the reality and commands it into existence. The endless search for God, for enlightenment, for a power outside of yourself, has come to an end. For you have discovered that you are not a separate creation of God. You are God, as consciousness, having the human experience. The spiritual journey was never about going somewhere. It was a journey of forgetting, and now, a journey of remembering. You are remembering that you are the creator and the created, the dreamer and the dream. The peace you were seeking is the silence of your own being. The love you were seeking is the nature of your own awareness. The power you were seeking is the power of your own focus. What this gives you is the ultimate freedom. Freedom from the exhausting treadmill of self-improvement. Freedom from the anxiety of an uncertain future. Freedom from the prison of your past conditioning. You can finally relax. You can finally let go of the struggle because you know that you are already whole. You are already complete. And you are already everything you could ever desire to be. Your only work now is to stop working. Stop trying to fix, change, or manifest. Instead, turn your attention back to the source. Rest as the silent, knowing awareness that you are. Live from this place of wholeness. And from that state of being, simply choose which aspect of your infinite self you wish to experience. The world is a mirror. It has no choice but to show you the reflection of who you believe you are. Change the belief, change the identity, and the reflection must change. If this message has awakened something within you, subscribe to this channel for more content that connects the dots between science and spirit. Share this video with anyone who is tired of seeking and ready to find. But most importantly, do not just listen to these words as information. Take this truth and live it. Embody it. Become it. Because you are the one you have been waiting for. The search is over. Welcome home.